The Reserve Bank has told all the banks that they should give the borrowers the option of moratorium. Now, first of all, you must understand what is moratorium. Moratorium means you don't have to pay EMIs for 3 months. That will have to be paid later. It doesn't mean a waiver. Now, what I want to tell you today is that this is not even just a delay in the sense that, say, you have 5 more years of EMIs to pay. You don't pay these 3 months, it becomes 5 years and 3 months. It's not as simple as that. It is also a cost. All the bankers we spoke to have advised the salaried class that if you have a salary and it is continuing during these 3 months, you please pay up, because not paying comes at a cost. What they are going to do is, if you don't pay for the months of April, May and June your EMI, that amount, say it is 50,000, 50,000, 50,000, that 1 lakh, 1.5 lakh will be added to your principal, and from July onwards you are going to pay interest on a larger principal for the remaining 5 years. That's a lot more than just 1.5 lakh, and I have done the calculation. The table will play alongside for you. For everyone who has a home loan where the residual period is more than 3 years, and assuming your rate of interest is 8.5%, your number of EMIs will increase. If yours is 3 years residual, you will pay 1 extra EMI. If you have 5 years residual remaining loan, that is, you have paid 15 years of your loan, then at the end of 5 years you're going to pay 2 more EMIs. If you've got 10 years more of home loan left, you will pay extra EMI of 5 years. If you have got 15 years left, you will pay 8 EMIs more. And if you have got full 20 years, that is, you have just taken a home loan, then at the end of 20 years, you're going to pay 15 EMIs more. Now, that's not a joke. You know, if you've got 50,000 per month and you're paying, even 5 EMIs more, that's what, 50,000 into 5, that's 7,50,000. That's not a small amount at all. But remember, all this is coming after 20 years. So by then the value of money will be very different. You have to keep that in mind. All I want all of us to understand is that this is not just a question of 3 months EMI and 1.5 lakh more. If your monthly outgo is 50,000. Okay, and then there is another thing you must be alert to. Some banks are taking a default option that you will take the moratorium. That opt-out is something that you have to tell them. They are assuming that everybody will opt for the moratorium. So if you don't want to pay that extra money, you have to phone your relationship manager or go to the website and click and say, I don't want the moratorium. There are others who believe that the default option is that you don't want the moratorium, that you will continue to pay, because all of us ask for a ECS deduction. So they're going to assume by default that you don't want the moratorium. If you want it, then you have to phone in or click and say opt in. Some people like HDFC have a calculator on the website, and you can calculate and you can find out what your EMIs will look like if you opt for the moratorium. And finally, remember, when you make these calculations, there is a tax angle. So if you don't pay the interest for April, May and June, then next year when you're calculating your tax, that much of interest cannot be availed of when you are paying your tax. That angle also has to be remembered.